Hey guys, welcome back to the Gaming Biz Official. We're in a new game, as you can tell. We're in Scrap Mechanic, and we're going to be doing a quick simple door tutorial. Okay, let's get right to it.
Let's
Also,
go.
oh yeah, we're both here,
Yep.
if you're wondering. I'm sorry guys that I've been gone for a while. School and lacrosse, I've been really busy. Okay, for the first door, we're going to start with the garage door. Basically, the simple way is you place your rotator, or whatever you call it, up in there. And then I like to use these.
Wait, so where
these
did you place the
I
rotate?
place in the top right.
All
And I
right.
like to use this, block thing, because it looks really like a garage door. So basically, you place it directly onto the rotor, because if you don't, it will not move. And then you can't place it along the wall, or it won't move. You gotta place it on the original. It has to be touching something that was touching the rotor, the spinner. I really don't know what to call it. Okay, so there we got our garage door. Now we gotta wire it up. So basically, we're gonna place one of these. I'm not sure what it's called. Let me look. We gotta put a controller down.
Rotation
so are you
editor.
inside of it? A rotation editor.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Okay, so we're gonna wire it up to the rotor. Here, pull your, oh yeah, so you can see what direction. The direction matters on which way you want to go to. Then we're gonna go back into the controller. So we're just gonna look up on there. So if we do it positive, we're gonna want to do positive 90 degrees, and then we're just gonna change the speed. It doesn't matter what the speed is. And then that's gonna make it open forward. And then we're just gonna put a button right here. Doesn't matter where you put your button as long as it's not too far away. Then wire it to the controller, and then we're gonna press E on the button.
Wait, so how are you wiring this chicken?
Oops, I did something wrong. Oh crap! It on the controller. It has to be 90 degrees, positive or negative. It's whatever you want. Then you wire it to the button, and we press E, and the grate opens. And if you want to make it close automatically, I'm going to press the button again. But if you want to make it close automatically, we're just going to go into the controller again. And then basically you can just do this. You can do negative 90 for as far away as you want. And then it'll just do negative 90 after a couple seconds or however close it is. So if we press E, it'll open it. And then if we wait a few seconds,
So
you
when
can also walk through it. If you wait a few seconds, it should close now.
in the rotation editor, nothing's there. It says minus
Oh, that's
90.
weird. Okay, so we're going to go negative 90 in the rotation editor after we do positive 90.
All right, there we go.
And then it'll close after a couple seconds. That was the garage door. I personally like it. I use it multiple times in my world, but okay.
So just to go over an overview on the wiring, basically you wire your button to the rotation editor, and you wire the little bearing thing to your rotation editor as well.
Okay, now we're going to be going to the house door, or whatever you want to call it. So basically for this one, you're going to place your rotator, or whatever you call it, in the top left or top right or bottom left.
It's a bearing.
Matter. It's a bearing, okay. And then basically you're going to place your block directly onto the bearing, and then you're just going to make your door however big. You can just auto-select it like that. And then we're going to put our controller down and our button. We're going to wire the controller to the bearing. It's not letting me. Let me fix that. Sometimes it's kind of iffy if it wants to let you do it or not. So you just gotta move it closer, and then we're gonna wire that one up, and then see what direction those are going to. So if we do blue 90 degrees, it'll open the door like away from us. So we're just gonna go into the control and do blue 90, and then we're just gonna move the speed down.
I don't see that you've done that. It doesn't.
Oh crap. I think if we're both in it at the same time, it won't work.
Alright,
So
well,
get out of it, then I'll get into it.
Alright.
Yeah, so there we go. There's 90, positive. And now we're just going to wire the button up. And if we press E, it'll do it. And then if we press E again, it'll close it. And speed doesn't matter. And if you want to make it open and close, just the same thing. I'll do it with a little bit less of a delay. Don't go, we'll just do it no delay. So if you see inside of there, we're just going to press it. And it should open and then close right away. I personally like this door.
Alright, so one thing. This is basically the exact same concept as that, except the bearing is in a different place. So if you're confused, just look at the other one.
most doors in this are really basically the same thing, but I'm just showing you different ways to use them. So now this is the trapdoor. This is I like this one because you can hide stuff with it. So we're just gonna put a bearing down like that, and we're gonna select our blocks here. Can you move out of the way real quick?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna select right. It has to be right on the bearing, and it's okay. We placed it right onto the bearing, and now we're gonna press controller and a button. We're gonna wire it up. It's basically the same thing at this point. And then we're gonna go negative 90 because that's the way it's facing. And I'm just gonna leave the speed all the way up. And now if we press the button, it'll go. And now if we press the button again, it'll go. That's good for hiding things. Like you could have that in your floor, and then you could just press it and it would open. And crap. I mean, you kind of have to work on how to hide it. It kind of can be hard to hide, but now I'm just going to show you some examples you can use these in. So I just made this little structure here. We just made this little structure. So basically, this is a gated area. And to get in, you have to open the garage. So they're just going to press the button. It's just a garage. We're going to walk in. And we're just up here. I mean, I didn't put anything. We didn't put anything up here just because there's no need to. And this is basically a trapdoor. We can just press the button. It'll open. And we're going to fall down onto these mattresses, conveniently placed. And then there's a little robot here. This is a basically little a little garage area we just made just because for fun. I don't know, you can sit in here. Okay, so basically how are we going to get out? Well, we basically put a secret door here that can only be opened from one side. It automatically closes when we leave. So we're just going to press the button on here. This is just like the door one. It's just going to open. We're going to walk out. And wait for it. It's going to close. And then our base is secure. I mean, there's no fences here, but we could have had it. It's just to make it easier. Okay, guys. That was the Gaming Biz tutorial on the simple scrap mechanic doors.
Alright, so if you liked this video, punch that like button. And please subscribe, comment, like, do all of that. And peace out.